Hi, I'm January Jones, and I want to welcome you to January Jones Webtv. You know, everybody whines. Just look around you wherever you go. We are currently experiencing a worldwide epidemic of whining, and it's only getting worse as the world throws more and more our way to whine about. Every day, terrorists, the shrinking economy, wars, government, the price of gas, acid reflux, and even the effects of saturated fat. Everybody whines because everybody seems to have something to whine about. But just because it's natural doesn't mean it's nice, and I'm here to put an end to it. My name is January Jones, and I'm the Whine Tester. Welcome to my world on Webtv and to my crusade to rid the world of this toxic, easily curable habit once and for all. Have you ever wondered why so many people are constantly whining about this or that? Do you incessantly have to deflect negative energy? Have you ever wanted to tell people to just shut up and keep it to themselves? Has anyone near and dear to you driven you crazy with their whining or complaining? Have you ever really asked yourself, what are they really whining about? And have you ever wondered how to stop them? Or if whining is your problem, how to stop yourself from doing it? Perhaps you don't believe me. There are skeptics. Perhaps you think people are actually getting mellower as we evolve. In this case, indulge me by conducting a little experiment with me. Don't worry, it's easy. Simply keep your ears open the next time you go out to do a series of errands around town. The retail arena is the prime sector of society for everyday whining, as pointed out to me by one of my survey respondents, whose own moment of revelation went like this. January, you were right. The other day while I was out and about running my errands, I noticed that everywhere I went, people were whining. And I wondered why I hadn't noticed it before. While I was at the supermarket, one woman was even whining about the express self-service checkout being too slow. And it was. Next stop, I found myself in the long gray line at the post office, and every single person there was whining, whether it was a loud, come on, get going, or a rolling of the eyes. After that, it was on to the gas station where everyone was whining about the cost of gas. I tried to resist, but I couldn't help joining in. Well, you know how it goes. I have since successfully helped this complainer and many others to stop whining and start winning, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to do the same for you. Now, you may be asking, what makes this January Jones person an expert on whining? And right you are to do so. I hold no degrees, but my experience has been very valuable. First of all, I used to suffer from the whining disease myself. Like most girls, I was born a natural whiner. I knew how to get anything I wanted just by whining. My second qualification is that I'm a woman, and that means I can be anything I want to be and change my mind whenever I feel like it. Currently, I'm a whining golfer, an author of 4 books, and I've been a widow in the past, and now I'm a wife, a mother, and a grandmother. Also, I've hosted a radio show, and now I'm hosting January Jones Webtv. When it comes to whining, nobody does it better or knows how to stop it more effectively than I do. As the Whine Tester, I've come up with my own whine therapy. It's the 3-star rating system for whining. 1 star means you're an annoying whiner, causing people to complain and trying to get sympathy. 2-star is your attention, causing the whiner to make you acknowledge them now. 3-star is the aggravating whine that causes you to drive people crazy. Now I'd like to share with you how my Stop Whining system will work for you. There are 12 chapters in my book, each one dealing with the top 10 whines you are likely to hear. To give you an example, here I'm going to let you in on a whining problem that I've been dealing with throughout my marriage. In my book, you can find this specific whine and its associated cures in Chapter 4, under Couples. And it is this, more than anything, that has made me the expert that I am today. You see, my husband is a 3-star pillow whiner. This may not seem like much of a problem to you, but let me tell you all about it. It started out as a simple 1-star annoying whine. We'd go to bed and he would start throwing the pillows from the bed onto the floor. Why do we need so many pillows? I need one, you need one. Why are there so many on our bed? Now this was something I could ignore since wives are good at ignoring husbands. However, very soon he became a 2-star pillow whiner. He wanted attention and he knew how to get it. He went public. I couldn't believe it. There we were out at dinner with another couple, and my husband leans over casually to ask the other's husband, "Tell me, how many pillows do you have on your bed?" Well, the other man had no idea, and he had to ask his wife, and pretty soon we were all having pillow talk in public. Then my husband went over the top by turning into a 3-star whiner. Once the other husband had ascertained the pillow count from his wife, my husband came out with this: "Tell me, are you ever allowed to touch the pillows?" I was flabbergasted, but he went on. "Tell me, are you allowed to take them off at night or put them back on the bed in the morning?" The other wife and I glanced at each other, knowing that no man on earth has ever or ever will be able to put the pillows back on the bed well enough to please a wife. Now you ask, how do you deal with a 3-star pillow whiner? In this case, I've used the universal smile cure to great success. It's done with a sincere smile and goes like this: "Honey, how about we go out for a romantic dinner tonight?" Then it's followed by, "Sweetie, if you promise not to discuss our pillow problem anymore with other men in public, after dinner we can cuddle in front of the fireplace for our own pillow talk." Well, you get the idea. Everyone agrees that smiling is better than whining. While smiling is universal, though, it's not everyone who can crack a winning smile at will. Smiling is something that some people are born doing while others can't be taught. I'm one of those born smilers, while my husband only smiles as a last resort. I have the opposite problem in that I can't stop smiling. Once I was even smiling when I came out of the operating room in a semi-conscious state. Life is usually easier for anyone who smiles, but it can create problems. For example, it is very inappropriate at most funerals. It is difficult when you don't know the bereaved family that well and you're sitting there like the Sunshine Lady. Church and serious stage plays are also treacherous territories for me to navigate. Despite my own self-inflicted problems with smiling, I still highly recommend it as a cure for whining. Smiling will disarm a whiner every time. It's impossible to whine while returning a smile. The best thing about smiling cure is that you can pretty much say or do anything you want as long as you have a smile on your face. It is one of my favorites, but you will find over 100 cures for over 100 whines in my book to add to your bag of tricks. These cures come from years of personal research, along with the survey results from people of different ages, genders, and social strata. Whining is a topic that the survey subjects responded to with amazing and revealing honesty and good humor. Doing this survey has been one of the most enjoyable projects that I've ever undertaken. It's been a real education. I feel like I've become the clearinghouse central for the complainers and whiners of the world. And now, for the first time on Webtv, I'm able to share my experience and findings with you. I hope you enjoy finding your favorite whiners in the following episodes. And if you happen to find yourself, whatever you do, don't whine about it.